suggested that this so-called Quest Mobile, so-called Q-Link Mobile SIM card that was sent to me, which I did in fact initially sign up for, when it arrived, it was already attached to several accounts. I also mentioned in that video that 48 hours prior to its arrival, a victorious female, for all puns intended, but anyway, that female laughingly said, did you ever receive that SIM card? And I told her at that time, because it annoyed me that she said that, because she and others knew that I had bitched online about the fact that my mail, my phone calls, and everything keeps getting intercepted. Well, anyway, at that time it hadn't arrived. Well, less than 2 days after that conversation, it arrived. Now, when it arrived, it already had several social media accounts attached to it, one of which you're looking at on screen right now. Now, the phone number associated with that was area code 865-249-1043. My name is Heath Batag, or so-called legal name. You'll notice that this person in the picture, now these posts I just uploaded to allegedly my Facebook profile, but first off, my name is not Bruce McCrae or whatever that is. Secondly, I don't know or have met that individual. Third, this is one of the bogus, illegal, unlawful, fraudulent social media accounts that were attached to my Quest, or also known as Q-Link Mobile SIM card. You see, that SIM card was intercepted out of my mailbox prior to me getting it. Then it was, for all intents and purposes, put back in the mail and allowed to continue its journey to my house. I did ultimately get it, but that SIM card had already been opened, had already been activated, and there had already been several accounts attached to it. This is one of about 7 or 8 different ones. That's why I'm making this video. This just further proves everything that I've said for the last 5 or 6 years. Everything I've uploaded has been truthful, 100% accurate to the best of my knowledge. And I'm attacked and targeted on all levels. They've stolen my identity, not just once, multiple times. They've uploaded information fraudulently, illegally, against my character multiple times. And all anyone has to do that's curious as to how, why, or who, I've uploaded everything. I always have. I always will. None of these accounts are mine. Like right now, this is my phone number that was used to fraudulently open this account. My credit has went down as a result of them illegally accessing my credit, attempting to borrow money. They've set up Sprint accounts and Verizon accounts in my name. I've never had a cell phone that wasn't prepaid. They've done this stuff multiple times. My mother, Lauren Joan Batag, as well as her sister and others, have been complacent. I won't say well, my mother, she has directly helped them, because when I came to her with an issue, she didn't defend me. She kept going with the flow, so that's the same as helping them. But like right now, let's look and see at the information that this character's going under. Let's see here. See, that is not me. Now, before anybody jumps and says, "Oh yeah, it says that they're a Mason," that's a picture of a Mason. Don't get so quick to jump on that bandwagon as everyone else and say that all Masons are bad. Most of them are idiots. They don't even know who the fuck they are themselves, let alone what they're a part of. And even if you got to the uppermost echelons of that order, unless you truly have a inner working knowledge of both the esoteric as well as the exoteric, anyway, don't judge a book by its cover. What I'm going to say is that there is a yin and yang represented in every conceivable, big and small, especially fraternal order within this place. But anyway, you'll see how it's all blank. I will say, though, that it would require Masonic influence to be able to break into some of my accounts the way they did. And that's what gets it kind of scary, because if you figure, when I went to that hospital, who paid for it? It wasn't my insurance. I don't think the insurance would pay $4,000 for a cab ride from Nashville, but it was paid for. Huh. Who would have that kind of resource and be able to turn fucking push buttons that way? Furthermore, when my mother allegedly was in the hospital for almost a year with cancer, her sister, Diane Poor, was able to go to a local in Maryville, Tennessee, title loan place, and with no questions asked, pay for and retrieve my mother's title. Now that's against both state and federal law, but yet laws didn't apply to her. Now who could get that done? Probably the same people, huh? Yeah. You see, it's not hard to figure out who's doing what or what they're doing.